Uh, have you ever found yourself having a blast watching a film that others just don't seem to get? Um, and that's how I felt diving into M3GAN 2.0. Before we dive deep, remember to hit that subscribe button and give us a like. So here's the thing. My love for horror movies runs deep, but M3GAN 2.0 had me on a different wavelength. This isn't your run-of-the-mill horror flick. If anything, it's an adventure that mixes genres and defies expectations. Many viewers are still processing it, but it spoke to me in its own unique way. The first M3GAN film was a delightful blend of campy horror. Its PG-13 rating drew in audiences, and the movie made an impressive splash with about 180 million in earnings. Frankly, I initially wasn't sold on it. Sure, the unrated version cranked up the thrills, but I craved more anarchy in a film like this. Fast forward to the sequel, and I was shocked to be pulled into its world. Um, Letting go of the traditional horror vibes and embracing action kept me in. What surprised me most was how much fun I ended up having AGH. M3GAN 2.0 embraces a playful atmosphere, keeping humor at its core. And while the first film had its moments of over-the-top scares, the sequel is all about the laughs. It features this new chaos with another rogue AI robot for M3GAN to deal with, turning it into a hilarious ride instead of a horror fest. What stood out to me was how the sequel fleshed out M3GAN's character, Gujo. Rather than recycling cliches about deadly dolls, it explored deeper programming dynamics, especially with Katie convincing me that this wasn't just a rehash. Even more thrilling were the quirky side characters. Watching the interactions between Katie and Gemma is pure joy, thanks to the amazing actors portraying them. However, it was refreshing to see more dynamics in play, particularly the introduction of Cole, whose humor had me laughing out loud. Uh, uh, he wasn't just a side note, he added a unique flavor to the narrative. Um, if we're talking laughs, M3GAN's dialogue found a sweet spot. Uh, Jenna Davis's performance injected a burst of charisma into the robot's voice, something I would have thought impossible. Uh, the witty lines and unexpected quips definitely outshone those from the first movie. One scene stood out vividly. M3 Dan singing to Gemma left me doubled over with laughter. Uh, it's moments like these that truly unified the film's lighthearted vibe. Um, who knew robots could be such entertainers? All in all, M3Dan 2.0 shines as an endearing film that deserves more recognition. Sure, I mused about what an R-rated horror version might have looked like, but this film found its groove. Uh, it blends laugh out loud comedy and lively action, establishing a balance that was delightful to witness. Uh, and while it may not draw direct comparisons to classics like Terminator 2, Judgment Day, it plays cleverly with genre norms. The charm lies in its whimsical tone, which I believe audiences will appreciate if they know what to expect. As for the future, who knows if we'll see M3GAN 3 more functional. But if it's anywhere near as captivating as this installment, I'm ready to jump back into that world again. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.